Oh, snap the light. It's not on me either. What is up, my guys? It's your boy Jabrak, back with the first episode of Mass Effect 3. Oh, wait a second. Import ME2 character. Import ME3 character? Created this one, 2025. Wait, what? Oh, let's see. Through the actual save. Saved the Rachni Queen, rescued Kate and Alenko on Vermeer, chose to save the Council, saved Malin's data, kept Rex alive on Vermeer, chose to rewrite the Geth Heretics, destroyed the Collector base, survived the suicide mission with 12 squad mates, romanced Liara before ME2, romanced Tali in ME2. Let's do it. This is it. Wait. Might as well just make him look the same, right? Or can I customize? Hair. Whoa. What is that? Oh, it's a mohawk. Presley! That looks pretty slick. What's with the J. Jonah Jameson hair? That looks pretty good. My hair is just not really militaristic because it's so long. Whoa, that's new. Wait. So trimmed and, or what's it, shaped or not shaped? Oh my lord. That's fine. I think I need to change my skin tone though. So I'm usually way darker. I think that should be good. Everything else can stay the same. Maybe a little darker. He is a young man. Sentinels are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. In addition to complete weapons training, Sentinels are equipped with an advanced shield that makes taking cover much less necessary and rushing their enemies much more productive. This armor can also be detonated to blast nearby enemies. Throw, warp, lift grenade, tech armor, overload, and cryoblast. Adepts are biotic specialists, capable of disabling and killing enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a shot. They are outfitted with L5X implants that can spawn a micro-singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air. Warp, throw, shockwave, singularity pull, cluster grenade. Engineers are tech specialists. The blend of both. Engineers are tech specialists, the most effective class at disabling the defenses of the toughest enemies or incapacitating them to render them harmless. In combination with their weapons training, engineers have a unique ability to spawn combat drones that can harass enemies or force them out of entrenched cover positions. Incinerate, Overload, Cryoblast, Combat Drone. Wait, I should check if this thing is working. That thing reminds me of Spider-Man. Mass. Mass Effect 3. This thing is from 2012. New playlist. There we go. Save. I hope I spelled that correctly. Yes. Because this keyboard likes to throw extra. Let's see. Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more suited to taking down enemies with barrages of gunfire. Soldiers have thorough weapons training and can use all special ammo types as well as grenades. High-level operatives are outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Adrenaline rush, concussive shot, frag grenade, incendiary ammo, disruptor ammo, and cryo ammo. All 3 ammo types. Infiltrators are tech and combat specialists with the unique ability to cloak themselves from visual and technological detection. Their inventory is stacked with a wide variety of weapons. Oh, so this is the engineer-soldier hybrid. Their inventory is stacked with a wide variety of weapons, equipment, and powers. Infiltrators are deadly at any range, but particularly so with a sniper rifle. When scoping a target, superior reflexes take over, time momentarily slows down, and the infiltrator finds an easy picking. Disruptor and cryo ammo, incinerate, tactical cloak, sticky grenade, sabotage. Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, focusing on enemies, closing quickly on enemies, and destroying them at short range with weapons and biotic abilities. So I guess this is the unique hybrid option. Wait, no. This is just the biotic soldier hybrid. They're outfitted with L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force while bringing the Vanguard in for close-range combat. Incendiary and cryo ammo, biotic charge, Nova. Don't know what that is. Singularity? The heck is Nova? Active Duty Reactivation Protocol, ADRP. Sentinels are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. Blah, 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 blah. Sentinel, obviously. Whoa, your accomplishments give you access to the following bonus powers. Select one. Carnage. Rips a target to shred with this vicious blast. Major collateral damage to nearby enemies. Energy drain, warp ammo, probably. Dark Channel? Plague an opponent with a persisting, damaging biotic field. Effects transfer to a second target if the first is killed. Dominate. Oh, this is the disrupt the synaptic harmonics of an organic brain, so it can't differentiate between friend or foe. So this is, what is it? This is the AI hacking for humans. Flare. Focus and expend all biotic energy to unleash a huge flare that throws enemies within its range, causing massive damage. Let's see, it's probably going to be a warp ammo. Decoy. Distracting enemies with a decoy. Defense matrix. Reinforce armor with protective focal currents. Warp ammo. Blast opponents already lifted by biotics for a bonus damage, and weaken the armor of grounded targets. More weapon damage, more damage to barriers and armor. Probably warp ammo. Probably warp ammo, just a set and forget ability. Hope that fixed it. My skin tone. A BioWare production. Oh wait, I should check what this thing is. Hope that fixed it. My skin tone. Okay. No weird sound effect.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
It's the Reapers.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
Wait a second, was that
How long
me?
do we have?
Oh no, those are just
Not long.
soldier
I
armors.
sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
The Alliance fleet on Earth. In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species. But this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life every 50,000 years, are about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact. But one soldier has seen the legend come to life, and now the fate of the galaxy depends on him. Reading it from the stream. Oh, I thought it was real. Now that's a shuttle. Wonder what happened to our Cerberus team.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The defense committee wants to see you.
Sounds important.
They're probably gonna sack me for the Batarian
What's going on?
explosion on the
Couldn't
Batarian
say.
colony.
Just told me they need you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
Wait a second, isn't Anderson a council member?
You know we're not ready if it is then. Not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They
I
just
look
scared.
almost Greek now.
None of them have seen what you've seen. You've faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
Yes.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
310,000.
And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
And you know the best thing, the best help I can do is go back out in the field. Give me the Normandy back, and let's go flying.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson?
Caden!
Shepard. Kate?
How'd it go in there, Major?
Not good.
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
No, they promoted
You
him.
hadn't heard?
No, I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Still, it's good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
You know the commander?
I used to.
What do you mean used to? We were on the same squad for a year. No, more than that, 2 years. And then I blew up. And then I was resurrected.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
Wait, Admiral?
We were hoping you would tell us.
the reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
What? Everything?
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
We need to
Stop.
mobilize everyone.
This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are. More powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
We need to unite the galaxy.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral,
We're outclassed, outgunned.
The moon? They couldn't be that close already.
How'd they get past our defenses?
They're Reapers. They blew
UK
everything up.
headquarters has a visual.
Oh, that's not good. That's 3 of them? No, there's more. They're all over the planet. Or the moon, I guess.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
Our communications are cut off. We're jammed.
What do we do?
We must be jammed. We gotta get a team out. We must unite the galaxy.
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
This is that send me moment.
Oh my god.
Is this Ezekiel? Who was it? Oh, they're already here. We need to go. Oh, that's all of Alliance Council. Are they still alive? Am I still alive? Then, I mean, they wouldn't kill me on the first episode, right?
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
Oh, perfect timing, G.
This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alenko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy.
Oh
Give
no.
up the content. We'll meet you at the landing zone.
We just lost Alliance Council. 1 was hard enough to kill. Now there's the innumerable numbers. Whoa.
Massive. Come on, Shepard.
Tech armor!
Do
What
the
abilities do I have? Wait, so...
Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move. Look out!
Oh!
How do you stop something so powerful?
Oh! What was that? I have a dodge! I have a combat roll!
Running jump. It's farther than it looks. Come on, let's go.
That's so cool. That's new. Oh my lord, what are those? Collector fighters?
We'll have to go this way. Looks clear, let's go. Come on, let's keep moving. Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
Where's my phalanx?
I've got Lieutenant Vega with you. We're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Husks, take him out.
Where?
Shoot him. You haven't forgot how to shoot, have you?
Really?
Take him out. Shoot him. I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
Okay.
take these things out the old-fashioned way.
What? Yo!
Grab you.
Bro, this is not... No, this is not cool! What's up, G? Okay, I need some ammo. This is not good.
Gotta find a way out of here.
You know, shouldn't this thing cool down? Aren't these all heat-based? Wait a second. There's an open vent right here.
Watch it!
Oh! Whoa, what was that? I got daggers? I have tech daggers.
Through this way.
Are you sure? This is Mass Effect 3. It's part of a trilogy. Oh. That sounds like a kid. I hope it's a kid. It's a kid. Wait a second, is that the kid who had the toy ship?
It's okay.
You need to get out of this building, Dora.
Everyone's dying.
Whoa.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe.
Can you see your
Take my
comments?
hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
Uh-oh. I hope you make it out of the... Oh, he's gone. Was that a hallucination, or... Okay, hold on. I'll explain it in a second. Right now, the Earth is under attack
Mess.
by giant sentient machines.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
It's like political. It's a political drama story game, but it's also really
I thought we'd have more time.
combat based.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses.
I'll explain I'll explain everything that went throughout the first games in a second.
The Citadel.
Once we get to the
The
ship.
fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything.
We need to unite the galaxy.
The Council has to help us.
Well, I don't think they're going to, considering how the last two
Sure
games
about
went.
that? No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something.
Is he? Is he though? I mean, he died, was brought back to life, and was fighting with the enemy for
I owe you one.
what, weeks, months?
Grab some ammo.
Oh, thank God.
Reload. Let's keep moving.
Oh, those are heat sinks now, not thermal clips.
Come on. It hasn't been that long since you've handled a weapon.
Oh, come on, I'm right behind you, dog.
Oh. Major Alenko, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
We made it to the Normandy. Taking heavy fire. Oh, God. They're gonna take down the Dreadnought. Evasive maneuver.
Oh, that's not good.
Caden!
That thing is basically a dreadnought by itself. Oh, no. No, the Mass Effect core blew up. Oh, okay, we're alive. Don't know how that's possible, but alright. I'll take it.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy?
And apparently now it's a
Normandy,
platformer.
come in. Friendlies.
Oh, friendlies. Never thought I'd be so glad to hear that.
Get down, they'll see you.
No! I hate those things. Oh, okay, it's not
Keep
the
your
ones
head
that...
down. Nice shot.
Cannibal?
Finish them all. Chapman, over here.
What is that?
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
How?
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Well, those things we can handle.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here.
But here's the question. Why are they called cannibals? Well, looks like we got a mirror. Looks like we got a bridge, Lord. Sorry if I'm too loud, G. I can't hear with these earphones on. Oh yeah, these are new. I don't know if you saw them. Metagel.
What the hell are those things?
You know, when we see things like these, I just shoot first, ask questions later. What was that? Wait, does... Oh, he's got concussive shot. Okay, excellent. Let's see... Overload... Cryoblast. Oh, I have Cryoblast? Wait a second. This is... new. 29 points? Dang. Health and shield bonus. Sniper rifle damage? Okay, let's do health and shield. Power damage. And squad mate weapon damage. Incendiary ammo. Bro, why was this not an option a second? Oh, I just burned all those points. Okay. I'm probably gonna even want to be more careful with mine, but... Offensive mastery? Wait, influence and duration. Reputation bonus. Increases the force and damage of squad mates' powers by 15%. And squad mate weapon damage. Weight capacity? Dang, they're expensive. What is weight capacity supposed to be? I should probably upgrade this a lot, though. Squad bonus? So we can increase the damage even more. They're so expensive. I kind of want to do squad bonus, but armor weakening is huge. Oh man, because there's nothing else that reduces armor ability. Let's see, throw. Just throw. Have a detonating force? No, I don't think so. This one detonates, I know. Stop, blah, 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 blah. Overloads. Yeah. Lift grenade? That's new. There should be something to fitness. I'm pretty sure there's something that lets me increase damage protection by 20% for 30 seconds after an enemy is killed by a heavy melee. We'll look at this later. I'm not sure what's useful anymore. Where is it? Ow! Oh, that's not good. Sorry if I didn't respond earlier. You're in the shower. Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, okay, he activated the incendiary ammo. You need grenade ammo? Oh, man. Fortification. Alright, let's go. Aha! The M8 Avenger! You mentioned.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Message retracted.
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here.
I couldn't use assault rifles in the last game, so...
Major!
Sorry, what am I saying?
Damn it! I've lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
Oh, come on. Now we got more. Well, I suppose they did just give me the assault rifle. It would make sense that there's... This thing is useless. And then I can't aim.
Hope they get there soon.
Wait a second. I have throw here. Warp. Both of these are...
You and me both.
Oh! Wait a second. Warp is a primer now?
Running out of ammo.
Of course. Okay. Dang. Look at him kill him. Man, I miss when we had infinite ammo. Can he stay dead? Yes! Throws a primer now! I mean, warps a primer now. And throws a detonator.
About time.
Oh, thank God, Joker. Ah, look at that Alliance branding. Kaidan! Who's this?
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard.
Hello, Anderson? Why are you stopping? Oh, okay.
I'm not going.
What? Aren't you a council member?
Men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
What?
We're in this fight together.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander.
Do you have that authority,
You know what you have to
Admiral?
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Why the Earth? Kaidan, good to have you back. Before he was Lieutenant. Now he's a Major. Stay alive, Earth. Wait, that's the kid. He made it out. Oh no, the Reaper. Move! 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 Oh no. Get in the shuttle. What are you doing? Stay alive, kid. That thing has its beam charged up. Ooh! And that kid did not make it. Man. Oh, I just saw that you didn't respond to my text in the shower. So these are the Reapers. They are basically sentient, they're AI machines that self-replicate by harvesting the biological material of the living species, of the sentient species of the galaxies, and converting them into metal. And that's how they reproduce. I did respond, but I responded later. Yeah. I just thought it was incredible timing that the second I was about to text you, "Hey, I'm streaming," you texted back, literally mid type. Hey, look at that N7 armor.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Look.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel. Get help for the fight.
Caden's like, dog.
You wouldn't order us to leave.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off some...
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
It's crazy they let Joker pilot again. Yeah, they were jamming us.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Lance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Mars. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni.
How? She's the Shadow Broker now.
We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them.
Wait, did she reveal her identity to you as a Shadow Broker?
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
Even Joker's like, dog, what is happening?
This is local.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know yet.
Well, some kind of Prothean dig site.
Win this war.
That is where we found the first evidence of Mass Effect travel.
Here.
Or the first cache of Mass Effect technology. Or not Mass Effect, but Mass Accelerator. Welcome to Mars. So did any of the squad stick it out with us? How long was I on shore leave? Oh no, wait, I was completely I was completely decommissioned, right?
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough.
Evacuated?
Be ready, Joker, just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out. We're almost there.
So we got a shuttle pilot now? Didn't EDI pilot these things before? Or did we have a pilot before and they just never showed it? Or we were flying the shuttles. The forward guns actually have textures now. Either that or all the shuttles we had, all the other shuttles we had didn't have forward guns.
We've got a massive storm headed our way. How long till it hits? Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
How you doing, G?
Understood.
Oh man. Yes! Shotguns! Okay, these guys can have assault rifles. So he's got his barrier, I got my tech armor on.
Dan.
Let's see. Fortification and barrier. I don't have it set to... I don't have their ability set. Favor frame rate. And gameplay. Auto level up off. We'll do hardcore. Oh, maybe. We'll do hardcore. We played the game on default already. conversation mode full decisions. No decisions? Are you serious? That's an option? Default. Default on. Default off. Titles on. Squad mate power use off. That's why. That's why Anderson was spamming his concussive blast. Music's down. Sound effects I need a little bit more. Dialogue up. Music down. Image calibration. Okay, we're good.
Huge storm.
Oh wait, level these guys up. Alliance officer. This is... Wait, who is this? Kaidan. Look at that beautiful blue armor. Weapon damage. Oh man. Tech or biotic? He has Reeve? Okay, that's kind of huge. Drain a target's health and disrupt their resistances, receiving increased damage protection while this power is in effect. 18 points left. Should be able to get everything to the level 3. Then we can do overload. And I'm pretty sure... can do that. Boost his barrier. Should have 1 point left, but I can't spend it on anything now. This is me. Whoa, look at this guy. He's a little beefier. Arms Master. So these will increase his base stats. Health bonus. Shield recharge delay is huge. Let's see, squad mate. Oh, that's huge. So let's increase his durability. And 20% is pretty big, but oh, that'll be huge. Let's see, squad mate, incendiary ammo. Ammo capacity. Explosive burst. Oh no, I'm out of points. Wow. Okay. Put on some muscle and become fearless in close combat. Become an expert tactician off and on. More charisma, more dexterity, more weapon damage. So my reputation bonus is at 12 right now. I thought there would be something to increase that, but I guess not. What is carry capacity? I don't want to level that up until I figure out what carry capacity is. But now that I know that warp and throw are primer and detonator, and I'm guessing this is going to be cryoblast, primer, and detonator. I didn't try it, but I kind of want to now. Let's see, so force, damage, and impact radius is increased. Increase weapon damage taken by a target and power damage taken by the target for 10 seconds. It's too situational. Recharge speed would be huge because it's a little long right now. Increase damage to barriers and armor. Weaken armored enemies by an additional 25%. I'll throw that into warp ammo. And recharge speed. Oh, oops. What about throw? 5 points left. Force. Impact radius. Oh, that would be huge, actually. Reset recharge time after a biotic combo detonates? Oh, that's huge! Increase force and damage of biotic detonations. Launch 2 projectile throws. Oh, double throw is huge. I mean, 2 seconds is already pretty quick, but I don't really care about the lift grenade yet. Want to throw the points into warp ammo. So we can do squad, ammo capacity, and then damage. Let's do that. Got 1 point, I can throw it into fitness. Alright, there we go.
Looks a lot bigger in person.
Pretty average for Mars, actually.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth, the station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries.
Fair enough.
This tech ammo seems a little... Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Chat disconnected. Hey G, you back?
What's that?
Whoa. Oh! Oh! I see! I see what weight capacity means now. I could completely abandon the mid-range and go for a long range pistol and sniper combo.
Over here.
What's up, Caden?
He's Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Didn't put up a fight before he died.
Something's not right here. Keep a low profile till we know what's going on. Roger that.
So that just gave us all incendiary ammo. How about I give us all warp ammo?
Got it. Got it.
Alright. Let's give James the shotgun. I'll take a sniper rifle. Firing squad? Oh no.
Holy shit. They're executing them. They know we're here now.
Wait, what? This thing is 1 bullet reload? Woo! Dang, nice dodge.
Cerberus, weren't they? Sure looked like it.
Mm-hmm.
Cerberus, what are they doing here on Mars?
Good question.
You don't know?
I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
Come on, Caden, give me a break.
Look out!
Oh, come on. Bro, it's overpowered. It bends like the truth. Dang, that was a good dodge though.
Doesn't look like they came here in force. Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Must have had help from the inside.
You could be right.
No, it...
Wait a second. Can I change those controls? I wish the aim sensitivity could be higher. Well, this is Cerberus we're talking about. They're usually teams of specialists.
Shepard, I need a straight answer.
About what?
Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here?
What makes you think
You still here, G?
You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
We joined forces to take down the Collectors. That's it.
There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now, or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
I get it, Caden.
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Caden. Please, trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Liara? That's why Hackett wanted me on Mars. Bro, what are they doing? Chasing you through the... Sorry, you're a sorry. Liara, you're a biotic. What are you doing? There you go.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
You mean
You
Jesus?
too, Liara.
Hey!
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm sorry about Earth.
Dang, she looks
It was hard to leave like that.
like she actually has a model now.
I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I don't think he knew you were here.
I do.
I don't think we knew you were here.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
What?
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here.
How did you know?
Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
Hey, Shepard, you're in a relationship.
Too kind. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway.
Oh.
Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers are...
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
Yep.
So it's a race to the archives.
We've got company.
Where's my helmet?
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
You're the only one I trust. You're the only one strong enough to hold the shuttle.
I hear them. We should take cover.
I guess that's a good reason to get Liara in our two-man squad. Or in our three-man cell. Wait a second. Can we just go ahead and pure biotic? Obviously, recharge bonus. Cuts it in half. That's crazy. That's too good. So, stops an enemy in its tracks. Deal 35% more damage to targets before stasis breaks. A stasis bubble? She's got warp ammo, but... oh, she's out of points.
Not a problem for someone with biotics. I'm on it! You can't hide forever!
Come on.
You're going to need more than guns to finish them, Shepard. Right away!
Ooh, look at that explosion.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Let's explore a little first.
How'd Cerberus get into the facility?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful. But I suppose anything's possible.
Well, the Elusive Man could also fall to deception like Saren. Indoctrination's a powerful drug. Yeah, let's go here first. Oh, it's actually blocked off.
Shepard, take cover.
We're still on cleanup duty. Yeah, some of the scientists are putting up a fight over in the vehicle bay. Let's go get them. Look out!
Whoa! Whoa. Okay, maybe shotgun was the better weapon for this mission.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Whoa, gauntlet. Yes! A machine pistol?
Damn it. Security's been tampered with. Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's
researcher?
Dr. Eva Kore. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
A week ago?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Wait a second. Dr. Eva Pedway might be the... Or Dr. Eva Kore might be the Cerberus operative that blew their cover... Or what's it that blew this... Blew the deets on this location. Actually, if I'm running, I want to see if this thing actually is a primer.
That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint.
And that's where we're headed.
At least there's no more stamina.
Barely. Storm's causing interference. I didn't read that. James, repeat.
This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced open.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Whoa, I got a flashlight now.
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
This is crazy. Venting the air while they're in the room is insane. From Shoden. Cameron Harrison. To Cameron Harrison. Cam! Who the heck is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here! I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Sneeze incoming. Dang strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what we are really trying to achieve here. Dr. Eva, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? S. It's the mess. Dang, this is a big mess hall.
What's our order? There's an Alliance force in here somewhere. We need to keep them away from the core. Check the next room. It's dark in there. Want me to shut the windows? No, not unless you want to decompress this room too.
Whoa! That snap froze him. Wait, was that just the... This guy's still alive over here.
Were any of these people friends of yours?
I recognize a few, but I can't say I knew them. As the only Asari here, I think perhaps I was viewed with a little suspicion. I spent most of my time researching alone, translating.
And what did you discover?
Bits and pieces, really. Clues. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. In that time, the few Prothean survivors searched desperately for a way to stop the Reapers. If my translations are correct, they found a way. But in the end, they didn't have the resources to follow through with their plan.
Whoa, SMG. Oh, that's right, attachments now. Excellent.
We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Let's play it.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down.
Yep.
Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
Sounds about right. How did I know? It's just me, or does her hair look fake?
I guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Liara.
We'll fix it.
I know. I shouldn't think that way.
Your hand just phased through your waist.
You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I think about my friends, loved ones. What I'd lose if I failed.
Me too.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
I believe you. Or I believe that you believe. Maybe that's enough. Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Like how it actually sounds like a katana opening up. I want to try it out. Because the shotgun I'm not really vibing with. Wait, what? From Amelia Hatterson to Mike O'Sullivan. Hey, stupid head. I won't ask what you're doing since I hear you guys are propagating germs in this shape of a cold down there in storage. Look, I know your Prothean doodads are fascinating and all, but you guys have got to stop burning the midnight oil and keep regular sleeping hours. Honestly. Anyway, I forwarded your latest findings to HQ on Earth, and someone is depressurizing the area, warn security. Oh, man. How does she have time to type that? Okay, maybe that combo will... Dang, I've got to redo that every single time I pick up a new gun. It's a little annoying, but okay.
Understood.
Got it!
Okay, this is not working out. Scope is a little... Wait. Oh. I'm using warp.
Right away.
Whoa, okay, I see how that works now.
Will do. On it.
Right away. I'm on it. Right away.
On it.
Oh, what just happened?
I'm on it.
Did they just seal that door?
God, what's that stench?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Oh no.
relics unearthed here.
Personal notes, S. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some idea as to what they were studying, namely, us. They seemed particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process, judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
Whoa, Jesus. I almost died.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
Nothing of import. Wait a second, is this barrier still active? Oh! Detonate the field to lift and dangle all nearby targets to damage nearby enemies. Slow down power use? Oh, this actually increases the wait time, or the recharge time. I did not know that.
Heads up!
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
Don't die like Jenkins.
Don't let it target you.
Keep moving. Damn it. Stay in cover, Shepard.
Oh!
Shit!
What? What is happening?
Keep moving.
What? L3?
Watch it!
Clear. The turret can't fire on us from here.
Ammo full? What do you mean ammo? Oh, grenade. What am I doing?
Understood.
concentration module. Research notes, T.J. Tasman. The last location seems to have run dry, but judging from the communication system layout and the backup power supplies equipped by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary base will be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal in enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one. And shut down those cameras.
Looks
Smart.
like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side, tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Major has become very capable.
Indeed.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can...
Whoa.
Looks like a husk.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Not quite. But they've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
Are you serious, dog?
That's not fair, kid.
Don't try and explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Caden. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some answers. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
If they didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Major.
Got it.
Understood.
Oh, what? What? Why are you down? Liara. Okay, this thing is... Ooh! Okay, I need ammo. Desperately need ammo. Bro, did none of these guys drop heat sinks? I don't know what the heck that was, but okay.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
The archives are right on the other side.
That and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
Well, I guess that's what not buying it looks like.
I'm on it. Understood.
Damn, they really didn't want us getting in here.
Yes, it confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
Well, it's unfortunate that I'm the one who's here. $9.10.
Got it.
Hey, good aim, bro. Woo!
I'm on it.
Yeah, casualties is putting it lightly. Whew, Metagel. Whoa, what's this? Let's give this thing a shot. I don't know how much weapon weight affects their recharge times.
Of course.
Okay, let's go. Whoa. A beacon? The elusive man.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
It's a hologram.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts
Domination
holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
This is
That's
improved
what
dog.
separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control.
Witchcraft.
To dominate and harness the Reaper's power.
Witchcraft.
Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Earth is under siege, and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources, and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor.
Not like they're in
More
yours.
importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their
He's
very
indoctrinated.
essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose. And despite our differences, you were relatively successful.
Oh no. An assassin.
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara.
Don't interfere with my plans, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
You won't have
Duly
to.
noted.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here.
Dr. Eva's got it.
Erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it. How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Good sweep, Kaidan.
Away from the console.
Shoot her! What are you doing? Her hair looks fake. Or like it's super hair. Oh yeah, I saw that one coming. Dang!
She's got the data.
She's faster than she looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
Really? Oh crap. What did she... Oh no, come on.
There she is.
Stay on her.
She's getting away.
Not if I got anything to say about it. Where is she?
Watch out.
Over there.
Oh my god, this thing is even worse.
Right away.
Woo, that was close.
Down there.
James, you read me? Cerberus has the
thing is useless.
Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
Did her shields already recharge? Cerberus shuttle. I don't think so.
Damn it. James, Normandy, anybody.
Shoot her down. It doesn't even matter. Just shoot her down. Just don't let her get away with the data. This guy. What? It has guns on it. You could have shot at them. And you almost killed me. James, Jesus. You almost killed us, dog. Are you crazy? Yeah, but I mean, he stopped him. Oh my god, this guy does not know how to fly.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
What happened to the pilot? Oh man, dog, you fried the thing.
We need the data.
Oh my god, that chick's still alive? She's an android! That's crazy! Holy! She's picked him up! EDI, can you have access?
Orders?
Dispose of him.
Jesus.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Of course we do.
Kaidan.
His eyes are open. Oh no, is he alive? Please don't be dead, dog. They didn't even give us a renegade interrupt. I would have taken that interrupt so hard, dog. Well, how are we flying away upside down? Man. Okay, I think he's alive. Otherwise, we wouldn't have brought him back. Okay, he's good.
Kaidan needs medical attention.
Yes, I'm aware.
We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Kaidan. See what you and EDI can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Secondary?
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the
Quantum entanglement communicator, that's what QEC means. Whoa.
EDI, can you clear this up?
This is the secondary one? It's highly sophisticated.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the Elusive Man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. EDI and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Major Alenko was critically injured. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
We're on
Do
our
whatever
own.
it takes to get them on board.
Oh well.
I'll be in touch soon.
Maybe not on our own, but we gotta build our own army. Which I have a feeling is where this game is going.
Shepard. EDI is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Major Alenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon.
He did get his brains bashed in.
The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
Where's my Darth Vader suit?
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Kaidan and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Yeah. Oh man, already in Council space. This intro is just back to back. Still crazy to think that this thing is some kind of mass relay device. Can't even tell how big that is. Citadel Tower looks pretty small from here, but we know the size.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where
To the
Memorial.
ER, dog.
Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard, got word you were...
Bailey. Good to
Captain
see an old
Bailey.
friend.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Hey, good man.
Congratulations.
I don't think he's happy about it.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken.
None taken.
I'm
So,
good at
here to
this.
bring us to the Council?
I'm here to tell you the Council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything.
I guess the
They
Reapers are
apologize
attacking
for the
everywhere.
inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Udina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
The council in
All right.
Udina's office? Wait,
You might
Udina?
have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Yes.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
Thanks, Liara.
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
We've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job.
Dealing
I'll
with
see you
problems.
around, Shepard.
No doubt.
To be fair, that is what they promote for. Yeah, I can walk.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Commander Shepard escaped. He did, didn't he? So why would he be here unless he's seeing the council?
I am seeing the
Ma'am,
council.
I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
I'm right here.
What's going on here?
Commander, Just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network.
Where's your
Help
bra?
each other.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell
See
your
what you got.
producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible.
We need the journalism.
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot
Whatever you
locker.
got. Oh, 1 foot locker. Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Good lady. Dressed as she is, she's got military training. She's got good military instincts. Whoa. War asset? I like how they literally call her a war asset.
Deployment is somewhere near Palaven.
Oh, a couple.
Say not to depend on comms.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, they're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I supposed to talk with you then?
Suspicious. Do I have running stamina or? Oh, nothing over here. Wait, what? Passenger lounge, security checkpoint, viewing deck? Look at C-Sec. Almost all Turians over here. You know, whatever happened to Emily Wong?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Let's go to Huerta Memorial Hospital and visit Kaidan.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Lots of Salarians here. Although I guess Salarians do tend to be doctors often. Wait a second. Dr. Michael and Dr. Chakwas!
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett.
Wow.
I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Kaidan took the worst of it. How's he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
6 months, shore leave.
Good.
Wow.
I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Yes!
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Yes! Dr. Chakwas is back.
So soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yes! We got Dr. Chakwas. What about you, Dr. Michael?
Good to see you.
Dr. Michel, it's been a long time.
You actually have a face
You've
model
come a long
now.
Away from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance.
Wow,
Let's
head
leave
physician.
Your ear about Major Alenko.
How is Kaidan doing?
No?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
Down the hall. That was very French.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
Probably
We're
not.
fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
Oh man.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
War profiteering is piracy.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Oh, she's traumatized.
I have a gun. I'm
PTSD.
Sorry. No.
She was a soldier?
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
Oh no, something happened to a human that she was protecting. That's what I'm guessing. Because she doesn't seem like it doesn't sound like she hates humans. It sounds like she just can't stand looking at us. How do I restart the dialogue? How do I get it going again? I guess I can't. Of course, digital kiosk. Peruvian whiskey? The perfect gift?
Certa is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Please recycle.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research. Be safe.
Might as well. I think I need it. I'll need it for something. I like it how it's Peruvian whiskey.
Touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freylick. Narrow splint's still the best course of action. I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Always explore every inch of area. What are you doing on the floor over here? You never know what's in this area. Whoa, look at the Presidium. And you can't see you can't see the rest of the ring over because of the artificial atmosphere. Or well, I guess this overlay sky. There he is. That's our boy.
Hey, Kaidan. Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Don't die.
100 feet, soldier.
You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Kaidan. Fight.
I don't have that Cerberus budget anymore.
And that's an order.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to
Whoa, I guess this is an ER. Or operating area.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I
Whoa,
ship out.
look at your markings.
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What?
Wow.
But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Man.
These galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Alright, enough of babbling around like a fool. Great. Got Chakwas back in the game.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones.
Turian
things? We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Oh, they tell you who's here. Okay.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
How does it know it's me? Oh, biometric readings, I'm guessing. I like that I can sprint eternally, though. What about these guys? Nope.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard.
Disgraced?
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
What? Anything from these two? Wow.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
The entire leadership of the Batarians destroyed.
Fighting is said to have reached Paladin.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
The Vol Protectorate.
The invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Theoretical enemy?
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District Office.
Where's the Spectre Requisitions Office?
The Spectre Requisitions District Office is down the hallway to your left. Note that requisition forms are available only to agents whose biometrics are verified and on file.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel.
Oh wow, a whole docking bay just for refugees.
The Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
That's it. Thanks.
All right, let's get out of
Please
here.
speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Okay, thank you.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma Cluster to incoming Reaper
So I got some kind of side quest by listening to that Volus diplomat.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork.
Is that the voice actress for Dr. Chakwas?
On the field. He checks in every week.
Oh no, her son died.
He hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
He died.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Oh no.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
What? Daughter-in-law? I don't know if that's a good I don't know if that's putting it in a good way or a not good way.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Okay, let them.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Come on, dude. This is not the way. I get the difficulties of journalism.
Commander, humanity has questions.
I'm sure they do. I was literally there.
Damn press.
I see you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Well,
most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
I get it.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
Is your family there?
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
The Bible.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Yeah.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Oh, man.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Sentient nature.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's
it's a
become
weird
an
order
even
to be
bigger
asking
shot
questions,
around
but...
here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him.
What?
Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
That's true.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Man. Wait, so then who's the Turian counselor now? Alright. I already figured she's camping out. I think we should try and get her to leave.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard. Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Yes.
How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is
Ru-
that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
Our job's not an easy one.
We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Wow. I think that's the closest I'll get to. War asset updated. She's a war asset? Wait, how do I see the asset? Whoa, wait a second. That's in primary mission summary? They made an animation for him walking up the stairs. It's slight, but... Well, at least my Spectre status is still valid. You have any more guns? Whoa, welcome. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tasks and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Pilgrim, Jen Volan Narnima. Shouldn't it be Vasnima? Jen Volan Narnima on the Citadel. I guess there's a difference of Nar versus Vas. Nar is like from, and Vas is of? Like belonging to? Nar is like born on, but I get it. Okay, anyway. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. Oh no, they're preparing for war with the Geth. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Yeah. Whoa. Look at these guns. While some militaries pass on the Hurricane because of its lower accuracy... Oh. Holy moly! A drum-fed shotgun? 7 program began trailing alien resistance forces. The lighter-bodied species wanted a low recoil weapon with a wide pellet spread for dealing with hordes of husks. The result was the Piranha, which hit a sweet spot in close-range firepower. Its rapid-fire capability tears apart not only husks, but most opponents unlucky enough to be in its way. Whoa, is that an LMG with a shield? Whoa, Harrier. Modified Matic? Fully automatic Matic. That sounded funky, but alright. Ooh, I really want a Matic, because I'm pretty sure they were single fire. Paladin 1. What is this? A gold shotgun? It is favored among mercenaries, pirates, and slavers in the Terminus systems. Its high impact damage and sturdy construction make it a popular quick-draw shotgun. A variant of the M22 Eviscerator, demand for the Wraith is higher than ever, even though the weapon is banned in Citadel space. In order to lighten its weight, the Wraith holds fewer shots than the Eviscerator. This is crazy. The Alliance wanted to reduce the reload time of the original Widow rifle without sacrificing its stopping power. The solution was to increase the number of shots the gun could fire before it needed a fresh thermal clip. Heavy for a sniper rifle, the Black Widow's firepower more than compensates for its encumbrance. If only it wasn't so expensive. This looks like shooting. No. Not yet. Not now. Let's go see you. Well, actually, this is Udina's office, right? Let's go around here. So, that's a Solarian counselor, but then how come some of them just dress normally? Is this a female? Can never tell with Solarians. What just... That guy just vanished from existence. Alright, I guess Udina's all that's left.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Of course it is. They never wait for me.
We've got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
Didn't I select Anderson as the counselor? How is it still
The reports are accurate.
Udina?
Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning.
Wait, Palin was the old
We need your
CSEC
help.
commander.
Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
It doesn't have to be Earth, but
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No.
Naturally.
I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hagen. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
They
It
didn't
was
make it.
incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the Catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
That reverb hits in the soul. Oh no.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding you.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Okay, that's reasonable. Alright, then just send me out and I'll...
Meet me in my office.
I was
I hope
just
that's
there.
enough of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
Yeah, well, so are you.
We may have a spot in the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Whoa, what is
Our
up with your
people are
face?
scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven.
Uh-oh.
Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
I warned you.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
He's not wrong.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you.
He also wants his Primarch saved.
There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Thank you.
And various resources will be made available to you.
Nice.
Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime.
I'm guessing that means we won't decrease my funding.
Move things along.
Thanks.
I think that's the most, how to say, cooperative the council has been. Especially Udina. Also, how did you become Reaper variants?
The council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do.
It seems a little small.
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Excellent.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis.
Wow.
I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Wow. Okay, interesting, but wow.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU.
Man.
But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Wow.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start.
It's a man?
They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange
Sparatus.
days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
What are the names
What's your
again?
read on Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
I should go.
I'll be here.
You know, we do say that a lot. I should go. I need to get good at saying that. Okay, what now? James is in the embassy offices. Wait, what are you? What is James doing here? Oh, nothing else from this lady. There he is.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Naturally.
Something like that. Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I like
I'm
this
gonna
guy.
head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Helium.
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Oh no.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Nobody here. Nobody else at the embassies. Kaiden's still out. I guess we could go and visit him again.
Welcome, Commander. One moment, please.
What's on floor 3?
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts. It's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner and show me around. One is this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
That's like...
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
That's like 35 or 40
She
for,
said she wants to be
sorry.
a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh no. Did that girl die? Or get hussed out? Oh snap. He's in operation. They were just standing around.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Oh man. Clone tissue. Growing the leg back is crazy. Whoa. Oh, your text just showed up. Oh, the chat just broke and came back.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Alright, I think we can wrap the episode
Now
up here.
arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
You know, I really like a fast travel.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
It's rough. Alright. Let's go back to the Normandy. Well, what is happening? The kid that died. Whoa, slow-mo. What is going on? A dream? Oh no, am I gonna find this kid hussed out? Sounds like Geth. That sounds like Reapers. What? Why is he in? Why am I still in slow-mo? He just vanished. And spawned in over there. Is he laughing or crying? Uh-oh. He's haunted by the death of that kid.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Naturally.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
I can't tell if that's your actual lip color or if you have
Don't
lipstick
blame
on.
yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander
Awkward.
Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Are you Indian?
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In
We
fact,
disabled the primary one,
Admiral
right?
Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
Yeah.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
There you go.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
She's...
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Oh.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was.
Gay?
Okay, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
She's gay.
In
Whoa!
CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Whoa, that's
The
new.
war room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
The arm?
shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
Ah,
There you
Miranda's
are.
room.
Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Excellent. She's like, since when could a VI make requests?
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Excellent. Armor mod kit. I can finally roam around my ship. Whoa. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. The Systems Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. Engineering Corps, blah 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 blah. First Fleet, Third Fleet, Fifth Fleet, Diana Allers. Alliance News Network reporter Diana Allers has been broadcasting from the Normandy, interviewing crew members and high-ranking Alliance officers to give the galaxy an insider's view of the war. The SR2 Minerals, Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jalani. Weatherland News reporter Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jalani reached out recently to her viewers with a wartime plea for unity and cooperation among all galactic species. Updated. Her sincerity touched extranet viewers, and donations for war relief efforts are pouring in, both to the Alliance and its alien allies. Good lady. There's a minimum? We're at 580 right now. What's the minimum? Maybe I don't want to know yet. Big place. Whoa. My model Alliance shuttle. Wait, were my ship models just kept thrown around the ship? That's funny. Ship models around the ship.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
You're not wrong.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Ah, in 7
Commander?
missions.
Come to check on your new recruit?
Naturally.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Huh.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
Not at all.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
I could use some of those.
It costs 6,000 credits.
Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
You're on your own with that.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship.
Wow.
I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive. And counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
So she's like a gay Kelly?
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
I had you until that last sentence. That last few phrases.
Carry on, Specialist.
Whoa. Wait, was there... Oh, just making them salute? Private terminal. Special ops from Stephen Hackett. Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance, in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. I think I've been there already. Commander Shepard. This letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume control of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Wow. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Oh, crap. Flash? What is this? A galaxy-wide alert for all human colonies. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System, Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. K9, my dog. Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, ED, emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now, and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. 750 volt? Bro, we use 5 to 9 volt. Thank you, and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. An alert. News article Quarian Fleet. From Alliance News Network Information Partners by Ruxius Rilius and contributor. Citadel. Where is the Quarian Fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Read Ruxius Rilius's regular column, View of the Empire, exclusively on Anne. Wow. Yeah, well, we know they're trying to wage war with the Geth. They're trying to retake their homeworld. From Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 or more years are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. She got me a hoodie? Dang, Edie. You will find it... Wait, who paid for it? Me? You will find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Edie. From Glyph? Oh, this is Liara's Shadow Broker drone. Don't ask how I know that. Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Eden Prime. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Back to Eden Prime. Back to where it all started. It's crazy. My Cerberus gear and my Alliance gear don't look that different. How you doing up here, Joker?
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking?
No.
Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander?
Wait. Where's Edie's interface up here? The airlock. Is this a ratio? Or, I guess, Mass Effect barrier. That's the... Oh, snap. So the armory's not in here anymore? Wait, this is just a wall. Use rapid fire... Oh, okay. Oh, man. The crew of the original Normandy. Ashley. Abhishek Bhakti. I think I remember her. That name. Presley. Mandira... Oh, these are the... Yeah, that's right. I do remember these, because we picked up their dog tags. From The Normandy crash site. Wow. That hurts. Life support? My model of the Destiny Ascension is over here. Why? Well, we have a poker table now. And club music. You know, I always wonder what this is. A gaming terminal? The crew quarters. How are y'all doing? Oh, the window to the drive core is closed. Who was reading in here? Dang, it's hot in this room. Oh, they actually closed the door to the women's restroom. Good to have you back, Dr. Chakwas.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return.
Return?
That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Jesus.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
One. Her accent dropped
any
it.
of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals.
Prestigious
The
line?
Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children.
Wow.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Wow.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Reassign power bonuses. Reassign powers. Whoa. Can pay credits to get new abilities. What's the deal with this thing? So was it all paint? You know, I really hope the Elusive Man wasn't using it for what I think he was using it for. The main battery. Wow, look at this. A Mantis sniper rifle, but where did it come from? Is that Garrus's? Did he leave it in here? We can actually access this little side area of the battery column. I wonder if that's all heatsink. These things are always letting off some gas too. Where's Gardner? The entire Shadow Broker database in the heart of the Normandy.
Commander Shepard,
It's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a
95% of the
I'd
time.
like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Oh, nice.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It
Farron
was
has-
less than ideal. At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. It's technically illegal in Citadel space. The kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Ooh. Let's do shield strength or ammo. Like some more ammo. How you doing in here, Liara?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further.
Oh no.
I know you and Tali grew close. Is that in the past? Should I forget there was anything between us?
A lot has happened since then, Liara. I don't think we'd work anymore.
Really? Thank you for letting me know.
I think it's best
You
for
seem
both
kind
of us.
of glad.
Of course.
And now you don't.
Anyway, I should get down to business. There's
Sorry,
a lot to
Liara.
do if we're to discover exactly what the Protheans left us.
So, Tali is
This terminal contains
too valuable.
non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Oh, nice. Prothean notes 2171 to 2185. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig site on Draytarop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment: Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. 2 years later. I can't believe Dr. Jashan was right to suggest the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least she seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment: Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. Second part. Goddess, this human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185. So this is Shadowbroker era. I reviewed the old Shadowbrokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Prothean husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment paper on Prothean biology. I made contact with Tazik today. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance will be able to rely on it as a source of Crucible resource. Crucible? As a source of Crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to everyone in sight.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadowbroker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the Elusive Man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Wow.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the Elusive Man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Wow.
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Let me guess, you blew the ship up?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the Elusive Man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
I am really good at this.
Can you still operate as a broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the Elusive Man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Dang. Somehow all of these monitors were necessary, and all they're displaying is the map of the galaxy.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thanks, Cliff. Engineering. It is hot in here. I have the fan on full blast and it's still sweatingly hot. Whatever happened to Jack? Who's gonna live down here now? Wait, what's that? Shadowbroker ship model? Wait a second. I just heard a squeak. Space hamster? Bunch of my ship models. Where's my hamster? I heard you. There he is. Gotcha. Back to your cage you go. Bro, how did they let all this stuff get moved around? Oh. Adams!
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of EDI?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought EDI posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
The likes of
but
you.
I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, EDI. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering.
What?
Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Jesus.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers?
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all,
wow, that's huge.
The Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Nice.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Glad to hear it. Wow, I'm already at almost a whole other tick. Wait, yeah, almost halfway down the second tick. Whatever happened to Grunt? Probably went back to Clan Urdnot. Here we go, Diana.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth.
Yeah.
The first 2, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings.
Sounds good to me.
I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
What? They cried?
Commander.
So this other door is locked. Is there nothing in here? Man, Port Cargo is locked. Oh. Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Oh, that's the dog.
Jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Oh, nice.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
Thank God.
To save the day, pendejo.
You almost killed us.
Responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields.
Okay.
The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Jesus. They're gone.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to
So
the
he's a
Normandy
ship guy,
retrofit team
like a
about
car
5
guy.
months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded EZO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
She flies like a brick.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit.
Thank God.
To afford mobility with such a small EZO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Well, good riddance. I'm thankful that thing is gone.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Aha. Wow. Is that my Alliance? Is this my Alliance formal uniform? My gang attire? Wait. I guess this is what's it? I guess this is the suit undergarment. This is the Alliance. What's it? The Alliance semi-formal wear. That's my N7 hoodie. There's my leather jacket. Whoa. Cerberus Ajax armor. Whoa, shield boost. Oh. You know what? Even if I gotta go around in Cerberus colors, we're doing it. Can you... Oh no, that really just makes me look like Darth Vader. But It increases my ammo capacity and my power damage. You know what? We're gonna do that. What have we got? Cast of Fabrications. This. Power recharge speed and power damage. Oh, I want that. 30% is huge. Spare shot? Whoa. Indra's low-powered scope leaves it most effective at medium range, but many soldiers believe this limitation is offset by the gun's rapid rate of fire. Fully automatic sniper rifle? Ooh, a Kodiak model. I'll take that. Wait a second. What did that say? Pistol melee stunner? Piercing mod. Whoa, magazine rounds is huge. Do with those for now. Oh man. Maybe, but this sucks. I'm not a big fan of that gun. Allows wider projectiles causing more trauma on impact. These guys are quiet. Model freighter. Model Korean ship. What's up, big buddy? I can't examine.
Hey there. Good there.
I just said both of those lines at the same time twice. I guess that's just a reward for exploring the place. Oh man, I just dozed off there for a second. Alright, let's talk to Vega. James Vega is a pretty dramatic name.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Senseless.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Naturally.
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Paladin.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
I don't need a reason.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well, Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Me and my leather jacket.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Oh, that was recent then.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
You just get flipped. That was fun. So I guess +2 to reputation just means I get whatever is the... I just get points contributed to whatever is the higher score. Alright, we're clear. Let's take a look at this galaxy map. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be... Wait. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Where are we right now? Whoa, interesting. So we can see the Reaper Whoa, who's here? Tali? Oh, we were actually entering it. Whoa. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around a system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you're in, flee and wait till you have completed a mission before returning. Oh, we've been here before.
I found something.
Oh, sweet. No more resource gathering. Whoa. Oh, we got those Javelin missile launchers. Okay. Whoa, okay. So even if I don't find anything, they'll detect me. I love that it's rendered. Alright, back in Citadel space. Let's save the game. Alrighty, y'all. That note, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please give this video a like and a subscribe so we can help fight against the YouTube algorithm and get these videos in front of somebody who needs to see these. Father, we are grateful to be in your presence. Grateful that we get to enjoy company with you. That we can hear your voice, see your face, and walk with you. We're in love with you. We're grateful to be loved by you. We are your sons, not orphans, and not second-class citizens. We thank you for your trust in us and your love for us. In Jesus' name, amen. Alrighty, y'all. Take care.